guys, welcome back to my channel. Before I get into the main part of today's video, I just wanted to give a huge thank you to Loose Collection for sponsoring today's video. It's literally my first ever sponsor on my YouTube channel, which I'm so grateful for, and I genuinely don't think it could be a better sponsor because I'm about to show you guys a whole bunch of bonnets which come in so many cute designs and colors. And the reason that I'm so obsessed with these bonnets is because they have a satin wrap around the edge which goes around your head to protect your edges, but the most unique part about them is the fact that the main body of the bonnet is actually mesh, which is super different and very breathable. I just find that my curls can breathe a lot more throughout the night when I wear this. I literally cannot decide which design is my favorite. I think at the moment it's probably the black bonnet with this like zebra print satin design, but they're all super cute. So if any of these designs catch your eye, then I will make sure to link all of them in the description below so you can check them out for yourselves. Another huge thank you to Loose Collection for sponsoring this video, and let's get into my curly hair routine. Let's style this last section together. Okay, so first thing you've literally been seeing me do is I always wet my hair. Like, it's already wet when I come out the shower, but I just like to make sure it's literally dripping because that is how it styles the best. And this is literally just a spray bottle that I've got from Amazon. This next product probably isn't relevant if you don't have bleached or dyed hair, but ever since I've been taking my curly hair journey seriously and trying to keep it healthy while it's blonde, K18 has honestly saved me. So you would have seen that I put the repair hair mask in first and then I let that sit for like 4 minutes. And then I put a little bit of the molecular, I can't even say that word, molecular repair oil as like the first styling product on my hair. And like, when I tell you, for my blonde girls, even if you're watching this and your hair's not curly but you're still blonde, K18 for me is the GOAT. Like, I've tried Olaplex, but to be honest, it didn't really do much for me. Like, I felt like it actually dried my hair out. The main styling product that I use, probably the one that I put the most of in my hair, is this Garnier Hair Food. This is the watermelon one. When I tell you, it smells amazing. I mean, all of the flavors smell amazing, but the reason that I particularly like this one is because of the consistency of the mask. It's just not too thick. Like, it's so annoying because I used to really love the banana one and then they changed the formula and now it's like really thick. And for my hair, even though I have a lot of it, they're actually quite fine strands. So if I put anything in my hair that is too thick, it weighs it down. And this one actually says it's for fine hair. So it's perfect and it's a plumping one. And I do notice that it gives my hair and my curls the volume that is needed while still allowing me to have definition. So I just literally put that all over pretty much from the root to the ends. And then I just like to brush it through to make sure the product really gets in there. And then the final product that I use on my curls is this Ouidad Coil Infusion Defining Gel. I really love this product because a lot of gels are kind of too crispy and crunchy and I feel like they hold my curls in place and like doesn't really allow them to expand and get volume, whereas this one's a really soft gel and yeah, it holds the shape of my curls really nicely without being too harsh. And now once all the products are in, we can do the famous curly girl scrunch. That sound though. So this is how my curls are looking once all of the product is in and they are styled. And at this stage, I kind of like play around with it a little bit, see if any of my curls are not shaping how I want them to and finger curl them, or if any bits are looking a bit dry and need some more product. For the most part, I do like to let my hair air dry because I don't like to put too much heat on it. But obviously it's heading into winter right now. It's quite cold in my house, so if I try and let it air dry, it's going to take about 6 hours. So I let it air dry to a certain point and then I diffuse it. just did my makeup to pass a bit of time, and I feel like my hair drying is coming along nicely. I don't even want to jinx it, but I feel like it's gonna be a good hair day today. And I just wanted to talk you through the shampoos and conditioners that I use. Now, there's a few, because I chop and change. I feel like as a curly girl, you know how it is. Our hair gets used to using the same routine for a certain period of time, and you kind of find yourself having to switch it up, even based on like how your hair feels that day. You might want to use a different product. So today I was using the OGX Argan Oil of Morocco shampoo. I didn't actually use the conditioner today because I decided to use the K18, seeing as I had my roots done a couple of weeks ago. You're not actually supposed to use conditioner when you use K18, but this is just like quite nostalgic to me because I used to use these back in the day, and then I kind of forgot about them and they got lost in my routine. My current hairstylist recommended it to me and I love them. I'm in love again. I think the reason why I love the shampoo is because it still feels quite moisturizing on my hair and doesn't dry it out too much. I think the argan oil helps. And as a curly girl, you definitely want to be looking for sulfate-free shampoos. Then we have these Osmo shampoo and conditioner duo. So Osmo is a detoxifying cleansing shampoo. So this is gonna remove a lot of product buildup. So especially if I've maybe been wearing my hair in like a slick back bun for quite a few days, or if I've left it like longer than a week without washing my hair and it just feels like really tacky and dry and thick and crusty, all the things, this shampoo is gonna get rid of that. Sometimes I actually do my double cleanse with the Osmo and then the OGX afterwards. But yeah, this is my favorite cleansing shampoo that I have right now. It really gets rid of all the gunk and stuff that can build up in my hair. Then I have the L'Oreal Metal Detox shampoo and hair mask. I really like the hair mask. It also smells amazing. And I typically find myself reaching for these maybe like a few washes after I have got my hair done because it prevents breakage and color shift, so it's quite good for blondes. And you only need like a tiny bit of the shampoo because it lathers up so much as well. And then finally, the duo that I probably use the least, which is ironic because it's like the biggest bottles that I have, is the Shu Uemura Ultimate Reset Extreme Repair Shampoo. Now, the reason why I don't use these as much is because I find they're quite heavy on my hair. Like I explained earlier, obviously, I have a lot of hair, but it's fine. So this does weigh it down a bit because it has rice extract in it, which if you know anything about hair and hair care, you know rice extract, rice water is great. That's what the Asians be using. And that's why their hair is always great and silky soft smooth. These two shampoos are literally like salon grade quality because I literally got them from my friend's salon. But I probably only use them once in a blue moon because I don't necessarily prefer the way my curls come out after they feel a bit more weighed down. Alright, so I'm going to finish off my hair with diffusing it because I feel like it's got to a good level of air drying now. And I recently picked up the Dyson Supersonic hairdryer because, again, it was a recommendation from my hairdresser. Clearly, I'm influenced by everything that she says. But the reason why I wanted this is because I've had a lot of other non-branded, cheaper, more affordable hairdryers in the past, which do also work, but sometimes I feel like they actually work too well. With the way my hair is set up specifically and my hair texture and everything, if I use a hairdryer that is too powerful, too hot, then my curls just end up frizzing up. Some parts of my hair even end up straightening because of the power. Where I find with the Dyson, it's just the right level of powerfulness for me. And you can adjust like how hot and how cold you want it on either side, which I think is really cool. And then obviously it comes with loads of attachments. So if I do want to wear my hair straight one day, then I can. But the one that I reach for every single time I wear my hair curly is of course the diffuser, because this just gives it the most volume and dries it properly without fucking up the curls. Okay, I've had to go old school and whip out my ring light because in the time that it took my hair to dry, the sun has set and I needed the good lighting to show you guys how cute my curls have come out. I'm so happy, thank God, it was a good hair day today. Because I'm sure my curly girls know it's hit and miss. And I've also come to film the rest of the video on my bed because I just wanted to have a cozy casual chat about some of the other products and hair care tips that I use to keep my curls in good condition. So the first thing, or things should I say, are my new obsession, which are these bonnets from Lou's collection. And I mentioned at the start, Lou's collection are kindly sponsoring today's video, so thank you so much. You guys know that like I will say if I don't like something and I'll say if I do. I'm only gonna promote something if I genuinely believe the quality is good and it works. So the reason why I love these bonnets so much is because they have a little silk wrap around the top to go around the edges of your head to keep those safe. But the main part of the bonnet is actually like a breathable mesh material. Now, prior to using these, I've always been a silk bonnet girly, but I did find that sometimes the silk bonnets wouldn't allow my hair to breathe, especially if it was hot. Maybe I'd be like sweating in my hair at night, or if my hair is freshly washed and I'm going to bed with it maybe slightly damp, the silk bonnet kind of flattens my hair. Whereas these are kind of the best of both worlds, because the parts that need to be protected by the silk are protected, and then the rest of it allows my curls to breathe. And I think since using these, I've noticed that my second, third, fourth day hair has a lot more volume. And I think obviously the reason why people like silk bonnets is because they're soft against your hair, but I'm already sleeping on a silk pillow, which I have right behind me here, and silk on silk was just making my sleeping environment a bit too slippery. So having the mesh and the silk pillow is the perfect combination for me. And I'm so obsessed with like all of the cute designs that they come in and all the different colorways. I think my favorite one is this more neutral black and white color. And they also come with the option to just have the bonnet around your head, or it comes with a wrap if you want to secure it a bit tighter. And they also have so many different size options, which I think is what all bonnet companies should be doing. The bonnets I was using previous to these did not have size options, and I would always wake up with it on the other side of the bed. But because I've got these ones measured exactly to my head shape, they do the trick. So yeah, the cute designs, the breathable material, the true to size fit. I just love how unique these are, and it's a win for me. Now in terms of hair brushes, I did show you guys the Denman brush when I was styling my hair, but when I take a shower, the way I haven't even bothered to like pull out my crusted hair from this, I use a tangle teaser. I think I literally just got this from Amazon. So I always brush my hair wet when it's in the shower, because if you're brushing it when it's dry, it's going to cause a lot of breakage and it can ruin your curl pattern. So and I use it usually when there's conditioner in my hair, because it makes it a lot easier to brush through. And I probably should have mentioned this before the tangle teaser, but here we are. I use this when I shampoo my hair, and it is just a scalp massager. So massaging your scalp stimulates hair growth, and especially if you're somebody who's experiencing breakage from dyeing or bleaching your hair, then this is something that you want to be doing. It also just feels really nice, and it just feels like you're really working the shampoo in there when you use this. I do also have a scalp massager that I use outside of the shower. So when my hair's dry, or like on my second day hair, I don't want to do it too much now because I don't want to ruin it, but if I'm trying to create a bit of volume, or I'm trying to like work a product into my hair, then I use this little metal one. Now when I'm out of the shower, I always wrap my hair. You probably saw it when I started my hairstyle and clipped it. It kind of looked like I was wearing a turban. It was just a t-shirt wrapped up around my head. It's literally still wet from using it earlier, and the reason that I use that is because the cotton material of a t-shirt it's just a lot less friction against your curls, and it will reduce any frizz that can be created from using like a rough towel to dry your hair. And I don't even get it from any particular place. It's just like an old pajama t-shirt that I don't wear anymore. And then the last little tip I want to give you is to take biotin if you're trying to grow your hair and make it thicker. I feel like this is like a curly hair routine, but also like everything that I do to maintain the health of my curls since bleaching them. And biotin has also saved me. I take one of these per day, and I've noticed like a lot of new growth in my hair. Sometimes it's annoying because I'm trying to style it and there's like all these little bits sticking up, but that's how I know that it's working, because biotin promotes hair growth.
I thought I would end the video with a very realistic get ready for bed with me. So obviously, of course, I first start out by putting my Lou's collection bonnet on to cover up my hair and keep it protected for the night. I then moved on to my skincare routine. I started off putting some rose hip oil on my face, I massaged all of that in and then started using my gua sha, which when I tell you guys, it has changed my life in terms of the structure of my face. So I focus it mostly on my jaw and down my neck and a little bit on my face too. Next was the Mario Badescu Vitamin C Serum, which I put to help my dark circles under my eyes, followed by some hyaluronic acid, which plumps up my lips and makes them look freshly done. I'm also really trying to grow my eyelashes and eyebrows, so I've been using this hair growth serum that's been working really well. I go to bed looking shiny as hell, so I sit on my back for a bit. Kim Kardashian says she does it for her skin to let all the goodness sink in, and then put my eye mask on. I'm sitting comfortably with my bonnet and lights out. It's nighttime. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys, and I'll see you in my next one.